if we are live. Is that what it's telling me? Yep. Okay. We're live. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sheila Carreno. Welcome to Sassy Seer Sheila. You may be watching this on New Light Streaming Love after the fact, but I decided to do live on my channel. And let me pull you guys up over here so I can follow along. I'm having such a time with seeing you guys, and during the lives. Why does that? Okay, now all of a sudden I can't tell if I'm live or not. Let's see. I don't know if it made it go. It says we're live, but now where am I streaming? Okay, well, this is meant to be an energy update. Part of that I know has been going on for me. You guys hopefully I'll be able to get to the comment section over here so we can so all this week I've been noticing things and I finally got the message myself this morning. I've been ignoring messages that I've been sending myself about not going to visit with family. I was scheduled to go over next week to Georgia and visit with family. And I so want to do that because, we don't really know each other all that well. And boy, that is just not cooperating. I cannot see under any circumstances if we are live, if we are actually live or not. Something. Oh, and of course, there's a whole bunch of new AI stuff. So anyway, I hope this is going out. Let's see. How can I? There. Yay! I finally got it. Okay. Well, luckily, no one is even watching. Anyway, so I've been getting messages that I wasn't to travel, and I was ignoring them because I really wanted to go. We don't get together very often, and this is my siblings, right? My extended family, my father's side of the family. My child wasn't able to go, but my sister's children were going to be able to go, and it just seemed like, sort of everybody was having things happen, right? And earlier in this week, I was getting these messages that seemed to suggest I wasn't to go, but I was pushing past them. And I actually 2 days ago had a conversation with my housemate because she's a bit younger than I am, and from my perspective, she's been getting messages about taking care of her body and slowing down and resting. And she had a fall earlier. She's supposed to be going to DC for a week. And she and I had a conversation about Uranus and the fact that Uranus, I view Uranus energies, all the astrologers talk about Uranus as being the higher mind, that part of me that is always there and always knows the best, right? It's not the lower mind. It's not the ego mind, right? And it's also considered the planet of surprises and change and surprise change. It is. I call it the planet of tap, slap, and whisper, tap, slap, 2x4 is what it is. For me personally, I get these whispers that, you're supposed to do this, and I push past it. And then I'll get a little love tap that says, "Hey," trying to get your attention. And then I push past that. And then I get a slap, and if I also push past that, this right here, this pink eye, this is the slap for me because I got the whispers and I pushed past it. And so, I kind of wanted to say for me, from my perspective, right in the moment, and what I keep being shown around me, which is all I can really report. This may not be at all for you, or you may not be experiencing this in any sort of way. But for me personally, I'm being shown heavily to that I really need to pay attention. Because if this indeed is just the slap, I want no part of a 2x4. So I will be staying home and honoring myself. Now, the next question came for me. What is this about, right? Why this? Why now, right? Well, I don't know if you know much about pink eye, but involves the eye. So and for me, it is the right eye. Now, the way things happen to go down for me personally, I receive energy and codes and all of that through my left side of my body, and things that are leave through, no, I'm sorry. I receive through the left side, and what is leaving leaves through my right. And so for me, when I ask these questions, what I'm getting in regards to this, I kind of knew early on that there was something draining from my body because around about Monday or Tuesday, I had such a headache that it felt like there was a vice clamp that was clamping on top of my head. And it was actually squeezing my cheekbones right about here. And I actually sort of, because there'd been, again, some of that sort of very thick, noxious sort of drainage, right? Which I associated earlier on in the year. I was told, my inner told me that this was drainage of the pineal. Well, what I'm getting this time is that this entire side, there is, and it's really interesting because a lot of this is moving from even the left to the right in my eye, right? So it's like moving to the furthest right side of the body and then out. And there's a lot of lymph, on this side too. So what I keep getting about this is that, there is a purging, a detoxing of old ways of seeing things, old ways of believing in things. That's part of this for me personally. And again, for me to take note of what is, happening and not push past my inner guidance. I really, for me personally now, I do so at my peril. Okay, let me just say, after my conversations with death earlier on this year, right, which is why I wasn't on Corona Rising, and which is why I was kind of surprised they actually took it down, and really haven't done much with Sassy C or Sheila, because there's been so much going on with my body. I know I'm changing bodies like I change clothes apparently because this came up so fast. Yesterday morning I did not have this. I did a reading yesterday, and I didn't see or feel any evidence of this during that time. I also did a BQH this week. I don't feel as though, um, this was just so fast. So I feel as though there's a very big possibility I'm in a different body yet and again. So there's still no one really here. And I just want to say, if you guys are feeling anything in particular, I would love to hear about it. I am feeling into doing another conscious conversation. I want to do something on a weekly basis where, we all get together and chat about things. And I know I haven't been here, so this will also be going out on New Light Streaming Love. And I want y'all to know, um, I'm either going to figure out how to stream both places at once, or I'm going to begin alternating streaming over there live with streaming over here live. Now, if you are subscribed here on this channel, Sassy Seer Sheila, please do go to KNEWLIGHT Streaming Love on YouTube. Well, it's everywhere actually, and it's even a website, right? It's newlightstreaming.love is the website, right? And I will be doing more and more and more and more things over there, collaboratively with Lisa and Crystal and Lori and others who will be joining us as time goes on. New Light Streaming Love is the way forward. It is. I see it in my mind's eye, and at any rate, from my perspective, as sort of a hub for all things consciousness, for all things possible, plausible, all the new, right? The handbook for the new paradigm is being put up over there as well, the same as it is here on Sassy Seer Sheila. It's just a little bit faster over here at the moment, but it will be available, over there as well. So please do, if you're subscribed here, make sure to go over and subscribe at New Light Streaming Love on YouTube as well. But that channel is also available on Rumble. We have, it's set up for Spotify. I believe Crystal has us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Rumble, TikTok, Spotify. And you can get to all of those from www.newlightstreaming.love, and the new is with a K in front of it. A little play on words there. So that's it for this time. It was just a real quick Friday update to tell y'all. You see, here's when I noticed what was happening with me, as I realized that my words to Jasmine, my housemate, were actually for me. You see, when we think we're giving, or at least for me, whenever I think I'm giving advice, I really ought to listen to my own, because the truth of it is, that was the same for me. I was pushing past my own inner, what I was being shown, what I was clearly being shown, and pushing past to what the little me desired at my own detriment. And I'm telling you, I'm glad that I saw it. I'm so grateful to her. I'm so grateful to myself that I actually saw it. I'm actually grateful for the pink eye, because you see, that's a way of saying, sit down, you. At any rate, that's it for this one, guys. I'm not going to pull a card. There's nobody here. You guys will see this when if you're meant to see it. Mwah. Till next time, be well. I love you guys. Move towards what brings you joy in each moment. And sometimes, like I said, I was pushing past it because I really, really, really wanted to see my family, but I don't think it was meant to be in my highest joy. So you see, everybody thinks that when I say that, you have a specific thought of what love or joy is to you. And yes, it would be joyous to be with them, but would it have been joyous for me to go and at the risk of my health and possibly theirs? No, that wouldn't be joyous. So, till next time. Mwah. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Huh. I don't know what that is. I just saw something new in Zoom. It had a little thing that had a YouTube and a down drop arrow. Very interesting. Till next time, be well, my friends, and always move towards that joy.